I feel like fashion chose me. Fashion said, yo, come. There was a part of my life that my mom just didn't like me sewing. I felt like, look, let me prove to her that you can make a life out of fashion. Stay original, stay true to yourself, stay authentic. And then because you know where you want to go, the fight is, today I didn't make it, tomorrow I'm going to try again. Yeah.
We could have had it all, rolling in the deep.
You have my heart and soul. And you add to the beat.
Guys, I feel like a porero. Can you convince her to buy me the microphone that I have been advocating for?
No, please.
We need that microphone.
No, please.
I am pleading. Maria needs to sing, please.
She has to do karaoke first. Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Jama Podcast. My name is Janiax and today we have an amazing guest. Africa's biggest fashion star, Afrikenbynana.
Thank you. What an introduction.
I know.
I love this. Thank you for having me too.
Oh, thank you for coming. You look good.
Thank you.
You're wearing yourself.
Representing definitely.
I'm wearing Afrikenbynana.
Yes, this is our new line. It's called Lusaka. It's our ready-to-wear collection.
Oh, wow. Where is mine? Guys, help me ask him.
We're delivering yours next week. You're ready.
For the few people that don't know you, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, so I respond to the name Kennedy, Nana Kofi, Ansa Frempong.
Oh, okay.
I have a very long list, but usually I will write Kennedy Ansa Frempong.
Yeah.
I'm the founder and creative director for Afrikenbynana. It's a fashion brand based in Ghana, and we're aiming at going global. I've been working as a fashion designer for close to 15 years. I have done this literally all my life because it was something I wanted to do, and I found myself in it so easily, and it's sold for me. It's improved, and I like what I'm feeling and enjoying. My basic education and junior high school was in New Hope School, and then I forwarded to Ghana National College for my senior high education, where I studied clothing and textiles, and then to Accra Technical University, where I did fashion design and textiles technology. Came out with a first class honors.
Oh my God!
Yeah, because I had meant this. I was like, look, I need to make my mom proud.
Yeah.
I think for me, the passion came also because there was a part of my life that my mom just didn't like me sewing. So in turn, I felt like, look, let me prove to her that you can make a life out of fashion.
I was about
and then
to
here
ask
I am.
that because I think that your mom has been a very pivotal point in your life. I remember we were having a discussion and you were saying to me she wasn't approving of it in the beginning. But then when she saw that you were making a living
out of it, now she's with me. And then I remember I won the MTN the Viva Soul project.
Okay.
And by the time they said, and the winner is, my mom was already on the stage with handkerchief and saying, oh, that's my child.
Oh my God.
So now she's with me, she's supporting me and praying for me, and will call me and say, look, I have this wedding to attend, let people know that my son is a designer. I'm making from everybody's so it's been good. It's been good.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Finally, I'm here.
Yeah. So
making Ghana proud, making Africa proud, and the whole world proud.
Period.
Thank you.
making us proud.
So what is the story behind the creation of the brand Afrikenbynana?
So after winning the MTN the Viva Soul project, I became Ghana fashion star, and so I had to run with almost like, when you win events, you become like an ambassador.
Yeah.
And the winning came with a car. So I was like, okay, let's do this round, let's meet people, let's connect. And then I feel like after a year, when I finished reigning, I can officially launch the brand. And so looking for a name for the brand, I felt like my name will be best.
Yeah.
So A stands for answer, FRI is the Frempong, K and Kennedy.
Oh, wow.
That's how come I got African.
That is so creative.
Initially, it was African novelty.
Okay.
Then I met Kofi Ansah, may he so rest in peace.
Yeah.
And he said, look, when they mention your name, it needs to have roots, it needs to have an origin.
Exactly.
So can we do Afrikenbynana? And by then, everybody had started calling me Nana because of the competition I went to. I had to use Nana so that they can vote quickly. NANA, you would vote for me.
Yeah.
And then I won. So I was like, okay, then let's do Afrikenbynana. Once the name is mentioned globally or outside Ghana, everybody will know that it's coming from Ghana and Africa.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
The name just blew up.
And of course, Nana means king.
King,
right?
yes.
Woo!
And Kennedy also means a handsome ruler.
Okay.
You can imagine, like,
You
there's a connection.
Let them know.
Let them know. Oh, and the cuteness.
What inspired you to go into the world of fashion generally?
Good. You know how people grow up and choose careers?
Yeah.
Or their career paths are being determined by their parents or friends, or depending on where life takes you.
Exactly.
I feel like fashion chose me. Fashion said, yo, come on.
You are the chosen
Like
one.
that. Yeah, you're the chosen one. Because when I was 18, I had baptism in church. I attended International Central Gospel Church, headed by the General Overseer, Dr. Mensa Otabil.
Yeah.
And he's been so instrumental in my life. So during that service, I had a word that said, you would be an international fashion designer.
Oh my God.
And up to today.
What? It's working.
Yes, yeah, you've never heard that.
No.
Yeah, so I literally got a word, like a divine
Like a prophecy.
word.
A prophecy.
Yeah.
And it was even surprising because at the time...
At what age?
18.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah.
But at that age, have you already started the fashion school?
Yes, I was in tertiary doing the clothing and textiles.
Wow.
So I knew
So that was a confirmation, that
yes, so
you're
I
on
knew
the
that.
right path.
And I remember when I graduated fashion school, one of my peers from primary school, I invited him to come, and he said, look, he's had a dream that I was in a room all alone.
Oh my
and I was
God.
doing it like that.
Okay.
So I knew it.
People were just seeing it left, right, center.
Yeah, it just
So
came to me.
everybody in your circle was manifesting for you.
Yes.
Basically.
Wow.
And what did your mom say when she heard that prophecy?
At this point, I would just leave you to your fate. Because there was nothing to do. Like, it's just me. Because it's like a call.
Yeah.
It didn't become a talent overnight.
Yeah.
So it wasn't something she could change. And I remember so many times, like there have been countless times I've tried to find something to do, because at some point I was like, okay.
Maybe it's
Well,
not
my
for
mom
you.
said, like, why didn't I just listen?
Yeah.
Every time I've tried to think of something else to do, nothing comes into my head except fashion.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking about your mom because obviously, like, you know, when you hear the word of God or a prophecy, you tend to support more, to believe it more.
Oh,
so
still-
was it something that like convinced her?
It still didn't convince her, because still I was 18. I wasn't even,
Yeah, she was like,
So she was still
she was still trying.
She had her doubts.
skeptical.
And yeah, now let's go deeper.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So this is 18. I had finished secondary school.
Yeah.
Blown my papers. At that time it was WASI. And then when the results came, she said, you would do university. So I was like, university, everybody wants to go to university. But this is me.
Yeah.
I want to go to university and do fashion. I don't know what course it is that they are running in those universities.
Yeah.
But I know that I want to sew. She said, okay, fine. So I remember I bought forms for KNUST, University of Ghana, Legon.
Yeah.
And then they all picked me. KNUST in Kumasi.
Wow.
So I got admissions, but every time I go there, the courses are not very detailed with fashion. It's always like industrial art, rural art,
but you just
sculpture,
wanted something
textiles. I was like, look, I want to sew. So these universities, I'm sorry, but I'm not coming.
Exactly.
And then my mom says, you would go. So now go and buy forms from University of Cape Coast, because I had gone to school in Cape Coast already.
Yeah.
Then I went to buy forms from University of Cape Coast, UCC. You won't believe that when I was coming back with the forms, for some funny reasons, the forms got lost in the car.
Yeah. Destiny.
You know. And I will never forget this. The forms, I literally lost the forms.
Wow.
So I had come back home. She was so furious. I remember I was even beaten up.
Yeah.
Because she was waiting for me the whole time. And I was like, I can't go back home without the forms. I was trying to find it on the way. Then there was a time I came off the bus. I was like, okay, let me just walk along the road and see if I can find the forms. Mind you, when you buy these forms, they are scannable sheets.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be folded or ripped or anything. When I found the forms finally, it had rained.
Oh, no.
So I just couldn't have even presented it.
And you
anyway.
have to pay also to take these
Exactly.
forms, right?
Yes, I had paid for it coming home and I lost it. So now I got desperate. I got very emotional. And then I remember one time I found a school called YMCA. It's like a vocational institution. So I went into the school. lo and behold, there were machines.
Wow, finally.
Your excitement. Yes, my heaven.
Yeah.
I got into the school. I think I did like a first week with them.
Yeah.
Then during the orientation, the headmistress was trying to find out where you come from, what you did, where are you here. You know, like orientations, they want to know. Once I said, I just finished Ghana National College, Cape Coast. He says, no way. You've come back 4 years.
Yeah.
Because this place is for people that had gone to junior secondary school
and
they couldn't make it to senior high school, so they're doing vocational training. So this is not your place. So she directed me to Accra Technical University.
Wow.
And then finally when I went there, my name was first, and it was first throughout the school.
Wow.
Throughout the whole semester, throughout the whole years.
Wow.
And I was like overall best student in my department, overall best student in the whole school. Yeah.
Because it's your calling.
Yes. I remember at some point in school, my lecturers would call me and say, look, this marks we can't give you because there's no place to record your marks again. The GPA,
it was too much.
And then my classmates were calling me marking scheme.
Woo!
Oh, yes.
Yes.
If you don't write what I have written, please go home. Go.
You're giving them templates.
I was really,
oh my
really
God.
into this. I really wanted to make it work.
Wow.
And it did.
But wait now. So you're saying you're into fashion. Has been your calling. Who was your inspiration? What did you see and you said, oh my God, I want to do this?
Before I started, I didn't have any inspiration because, well, you were a child, you were growing up.
Of course.
It just came.
Yeah.
But when I went into tertiary, I met Kofi Ansah. He was one person that I always wanted to be. And then also, my name is Kofi Ansah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
You're like,
now that's my uncle.
Yeah, the next.
At this point, Kofi Ansah is my father. No two ways.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like him. I so wanted to be like him.
Yeah.
And he did everything I had aspired to do. The fashion with African fashion, how to style clothes, how to model fabrics, from inception to the sketches, everything that I wanted to do and see, I saw him do it. So I said, okay, look, let me go to him and intern with him. Aww. And then he also played a very major role in making me who I am today.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So can you tell me some of the biggest challenges you faced in the fashion?
And
how you overcame them?
See, the challenges, yes, they were there.
Yeah.
I just felt like I won't let these things get to me because then once I'm not able to overcome them, then it's breaking the chain or the line I want. But especially if we need to really talk about challenges, I knew that there were serious financial challenges. There were serious challenges with workforce and like staffing, and then even sourcing for fabrics, even other creatives. You know, there's always like a battle. Everybody wants to prove who is the best. And all
more like
that.
a competition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's been good because you need them to also rise.
Yeah.
Once you're able to move about these challenges, you'll be fine. So let's say for my financial challenges, because everybody will be watching this is a little advice. I feel like a lot of people should save. Or people should really save. I think it's one thing that helped me come out from all of this. I knew I wanted to do this, and there was no backing from the family, especially on my side.
Yeah.
And so it was just saving to be able to acquire everything I need to do production, to be able to go to fashion shows, to do international runway shows, even to put out a collection. You need funds. And it's very necessary that you would be able to source for funds from other agencies. But if you have your own, it's easier. Once you start, there's always a way to pull somebody in and say, look, this is my dream. I have started up to this point. I won't be able to continue if you don't help me. Also, another thing I will advise that a lot of people do is, for me, I did a lot of collaborations.
Okay.
So it made it very easy. I didn't feel a lot of burden.
Yeah.
Because if I want to work with a supermodel, I can't pay Jenny, but I can gladly go and say, Jenny, can we have a collaboration?
Exactly.
I have a hair and makeup person on board. I will bring the clothes.
Yeah.
And then before I knew, I have that picture that is flying on the
exactly.
internet. I didn't even pay a penny.
Collaboration is a very powerful tool.
So it's also one thing I used to overcome that challenge. And then for staffing, this is what I did. Sincerely, it was tough because you have a dream, you have a vision. These people, they don't see it. They don't even know how to get there, what to do to help you. I tend to make a lot of friends.
Okay.
So you become my friend and I use you to do the job. So I'm like, okay, I know this blogger friend. I have a story. I have this collection coming out. Can we blog it?
Yeah.
Can we blog about it? So I have a friend that is into maybe media, something then you do. If I have a friend that is a photographer, I will work with you. If I have a friend, there are times when I couldn't even do a lot of financial stuff. So I find my friends that are into the banking and finance. I'm like, okay, do a report for me. Put this file together for me. I need to put together a CV, or I'm putting together a profile for an international show. So I'll find a friend that is into that, and then I communicate with him, and then it works. We'll have lunch and dinner. So at some point I knew my friends were calling me breakfast lunch because why not?
But I think that this is very important, because sometimes we don't see the resources that we have just in our circle. And how we can help each other. I feel like you're a person that you don't see competition
at all.
I am like that. Jen is like that as well. I feel like the only competition is ourselves.
Exactly.
You are trying to be better on a daily basis.
Every day.
Yes.
I think that's what has helped me.
Yes. Because when you don't see the other person as a competition, then you are focused on your own lane.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then you come to your friend that has the same mindset because you attract the same people.
Definitely.
And then you make it little by little. Of course, you have challenges and all of these
sleepless
things.
nights and all.
But then when you have the right circle, it will work always. And we always have to remember it, because there are days that are a little bit off. But we always have to remember that once you believe in yourself, you have your own circle, you're in your own lane, competing with yourself. It's going to be
don't see the competition at all.
You
will be fine. You will be fine. Because if you want to do what everybody else is doing, that is where you stay original, stay true to yourself, stay authentic. And then because you know where you want to go, the fight is, today I didn't make it, tomorrow I'm going to try again. It's better than trying to be who you can be. And that's when, once you crash, that's big. And for me, I think I'm siding what you said, because it's also one thing that has kept me very relevant. And I have a lot of friends that say, African, you've been there in the system for a very long time and you're still very relevant. How do you do it? Sincerely, I don't have any secrets. I just feel like it's good to show people the way. So they can also come in and help. The help is reciprocal. Once they're giving you help, they get it too. So these people take a word for you without even any commercials, without adverts, but your friends are like, oh, I know this person. Go to him, he'll make this clothes for you. If you have a wedding, see him, he'll do that for you. And it's gone a very long way to help the brand.
I feel like Twins Don't Beg are like that too.
Oh,
yes. I've met Twins Don't Beg. Amazing.
Yeah.
When I started the brand, I remember I had a show in Kumasi called the Kumasi Fashion Week. And I met them there. So we came to Accra and they did a shoot with me. Beautiful works. Thank you, Twins Don't Beg, wherever you are. Swag of Africa.
One of the advice that they gave to our listeners, because we had an episode with them earlier on, it's like every day you need to meet 5 people. Is it, or every week? No, every day.
Every day. He said every day.
Every day, 5 new people.
You need to network with
and
5
network.
people.
Wow.
Oh, but you see, look at what they have achieved up until now. Look at what you have achieved. I feel like networking is very,
it's
very
key.
important.
Very key. And even today, before I left the studio, I was telling my workers that I feel like these jobs are even coming because of these networks.
Exactly.
Everybody's calling me only because we met some years back, or somebody did something for you the other time and they saw it and they're like, oh, I want you, the person that did this thing, and the job comes back to you. The networking is really key.
Really important.
This key I'm keeping. Now, watch out, people out there. Every day I'm trying to go into the network with you people. And network is key.
If you had the opportunity to work with any artist, dead or alive, to put your own project together, your own runway collection together, who would you choose and why?
Okay, so it will still come back to Kofi Ansah. I wish he was alive to do this with me. He's amazing, like a showstopper. His work is breathtaking. He took Ghanaian fashion to a very, very great height and has inspired a lot of people, a lot of young creatives. Everybody that knew knew him knew that. We affectionately call him Uncle Kofi.
Oh,
he was the best.
Yeah.
I would also like to collaborate with Diola Sego in Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, another beautiful artist.
Yeah.
I love her work, and it would be my dream one day to have a collection with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you planning on going for any Lagos Fashion Week anytime soon?
Yes. Also, I've done some few shows in Lagos, like 6 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Already?
In Port Harcourt, in Lagos. In Lagos, I'm sure it'll be like 4.
Wow.
So I've done the African Fashion and Design Week in Lagos. Like I've done that in a row, like in 4 years, continuously. Every year they invite me. I've done the Port Harcourt Fashion Week, Real Hills Fashion Week, also in Nigeria. So maybe my next one will be Lagos Fashion Week itself.
Yeah.
Oh, and the GT Fashion Week too. Yes.
Okay.
In your new collection, what song needs to be like
Playing?
What is on your
that banger?
They're playing. Oh, this song, the writer will be Efia.
Oh, wow.
Efia is my biggest muse when it comes to music.
Oh,
so
wow.
why not my runway song? Efia is going to be on. Am I allowed to mention others?
Yes.
Okay, so I know obviously Kojo Enchi. Yes, I like Kojo Enchi's music.
Yeah.
I would also love to do something with Enam Music.
Yeah.
She has this nice Ewe melody.
Yeah.
Very authentic Ghanaian.
Okay, so
African.
you're more into the local.
Local,
Yeah.
yes, obviously.
Okay.
My name is Afriken and I represent
I
Africa.
know.
So these 3, and then I like the instrumentals. I don't know who will do that, but
Yeah.
I would love drums and a lot of jazz. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what has been the most unexpected source of inspiration for your collections up until now?
In the competition,
Yeah.
I was almost evicted. And then when I was asked what inspired my collection, I said, during the production of the outfit, I saw a butterfly pass. So it was the butterfly wings that inspired the sleeve. And then it got me back into the competition.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
The butterfly effect. Okay, that's something different, but
that's
still.
different, yes. The most unexpected will be garbage.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've done a collection with garbage before.
Oh, really?
So I might want to try that again. I remember I was on a show called the Zero Baller Collection Fashion Show. So the idea was to work with waste from technology. So we're using keyboards and all these cables and wires to create an outfit. And then we're also working with plastic waste.
Yeah.
So bottles, cups, plastic cups and spoons. We did amazing outfits with it. And then there was a digital waste as well. So because a lot of people don't look at that. All the CDs, all the cassettes. Yeah.
I mean, that's the mind of a creative, right?
Yeah. So what has been the most memorable moments in your career?
The one that you said, okay, I made it.
They'll be like,
That's
yes. Mama, I made it.
Mama, I made it. So the winning really catapulted me to where I am today. Because if I didn't win that competition, maybe the dream would have ended there.
I know.
Yeah. So that's one big thing. But I remember sometime in my career, I had to represent Ghana at the Festival International de la Mode Africaine, hosted by Alpha D in Niamey, Niger. And I worked on my portfolio with Kofi Ansah again. And this is like an entry that's open to over 500 designers.
Wow.
Yes, and they picked me from Ghana. Just me, yes. To do that creative competition with 9 other countries. And then when the results came, usually when you put in your profile, they bring it back to you.
Yeah.
But one thing that really made me say, Mama, I made it, was that I was called to say, we love your profile so much. We love your portfolio. We are sorry we can't return it to you because
wow.
this is very deep.
Proud moment.
Yeah. So I never got that portfolio back. Wow. But I know that one day.
Oh, thank you so much, Nana.
You're welcome.
So guys, this is the end of our discussion with our favorite Nana.
Yeah.
I call him Nana.
Yes.
And please like, share, subscribe to our channel and wait for the next episode to drop because the next one, Jenny,
it's going to be big.
juicy.
Please turn on your notification bell.
Yeah.
Because you need to follow these 2 amazing creatives. They're doing so well when it comes to fashion, arts, music, food, travel.
Yeah.
Oh,
that.
guys, I need to say this. Thank you, Maria, for those gifts from Greece.
Yes.
Have you seen my fufu though?
No, No, not yet. I'm going to watch that. Yes, I'm going online now to go watch a video.
Because we can cook too.
You see? Congrats.
Bye. Bye.